Hello, this is AJ Fortuna here. I wrote this video based on Richard Blackstone's work, and Katie Costa is going to read the script for you. When this video ends, please check the description for the links to their channels. Some of you advanced spiritual seekers may find this video a bit novice, but it really isn't. And I'm going to ask you a few questions here. How has your game called life on planet Earth been going for you? Are you manifesting whatever you desire in the world and in your life? Are you really living your dream life? Well, stay tuned to the very end of this video because I may answer those questions for you, and you might possibly learn something new that can transform your life, even if you know this stuff already. Yeah, hot vibes, hot vibes.
You're tuned into the Mind Tribe. Time to unlock your consciousness and set your mind free. The truth shall set you free. Think about this concept for a moment. You chose to enter this physical world because you knew that you could experience pure joy from playing the game of life on planet Earth. You knew this when you came into this world. You knew this before you were birthed, before you were a little baby, before you agreed with the Creator to forget all that you know so that you could play this game with complete innocence. Just like the innocence of a baby, you knew that you could create joy, feel love, and think about positive things anytime you wanted to. You knew all of this before you came into this game called life. So you came into this highly advanced computer game and you made a commitment to forget who you really are and to take on this role of a human being robot-like thing and live your life. You agreed to do all that at the outset. That's why you came in as a baby with this innocence. You knew nothing. You were an empty vessel. You made an agreement with the All, the source of life, to do that prior to your birth. So now you're playing this game called life here on planet Earth. As a baby, you were innocent. Throughout your life, you were filled with all kinds of information. You learned negative and positive things through society and about the world in general. You just filled up your knowledge base from the collective consciousness of what was going on around you and your social environment and your family and your friends. And then all of a sudden, guess what? You forgot that you could manifest joy and love anytime you want by creating anything you want and then experiencing the joy in it. You forgot that. So maybe now you're on a spiritual adventure again. Maybe you realize now, wait a minute, there's another way to live life on planet Earth. There's a way to live life at where I'm thinking that I'm a spiritual being instead of just a human being. As Dr. Wayne Dyer always said, you are not a human being having a spiritual experience. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. And so as you move onward into this life adventure, and after watching this video, you may realize, I can actually be doing whatever I desire in life, if I so choose, because as a spiritual being, I am an unlimited being of light, for which all things are possible. Jesus once said something along the lines of, all things I can do, you can do even more. Many religions have you believe that you are powerless here on earth as a spiritual being, living as human being, and that you need some kind of savior to connect you to the All, the source of life. And they will have you believe that you need to ask the Creator to manifest things in your life. But it is really quite the contrary. It's really cool how it all actually works. First, as a non-physical being, you agree to forget all that you know to enter the game of life on planet Earth as a physical being. Then, as a physical being, as the game progresses, you realize, wait a minute, I want to go back to some of that knowledge I knew as a non-physical being, in such a way that the game becomes more fun. That's where you may be now. That's why you're watching this video. And so along your journey, the universe said, okay, you are putting your attention on understanding yourself at a deeper level. Well, Mind 444 Spiritual Tribe has got some videos here, and they could really help you on that. So somehow the universe and you got together and you found this video and this YouTube channel and you tuned into this vibe. That's why I'm doing this, because I love teaching this stuff. I love living it. And by living it, I realize that other people should know this stuff, because this is too important and really kind of fun. This is the reason why this YouTube channel exists today. Isn't this so much better than living your life sleepwalking and not knowing your true self? Isn't it better to know who you truly are? And when you understand who you really are, you realize, my God, I can do anything I want in this game. I can manifest anything I want. Anything. It all starts, of course, with what? It starts with love. And loving yourself unconditionally. Love is the key that unlocks all the doors to the cosmos, the entire universe, and whatever is beyond that. Love is the glue that bonds every sentient being and everything in existence together as one. Now then, let's talk a little bit about how love relates to you as a human being. You know that you can't give away that which you don't possess. Now that makes sense, right? We know this is true of material things, but it's also true of non-physical things as well. You can't give away love if you do not love yourself unconditionally. There is most likely somebody in your life who would love to have this gift from you right now. I love this part of the game when you realize that you know you have a lot to give, but you know that you can't give out something that you don't already possess. And in the game of life on planet Earth, the most valuable commodity, the most valuable possession you can have is the idea of loving yourself unconditionally. Because in the bigger scheme of things, that's the essence of who you really are. You know, we all come from this source energy, which we often call God or Allah or anything you may call it, but everything comes from this one source. And this one source is made up entirely of unconditional love. So if you really want to maximize the game of life on planet Earth, then you should align yourself with source energy. And the quickest way to do that is to begin to harness love in your heart and love yourself unconditionally, because that's what source energy is. And I mean love every aspect of your being, including the aspect of yourself that some call the dark night of the soul, your darker side. You know that we are made up of negative and positive energy, right? Everything that exists in the entire universe is made up of negative and positive energy. Science has proven that you need positive energy to have negative energy. If you got rid of negative energy, the universe would unfold on itself and everything in existence would implode. So you have the dark night of the soul aspect, which is our negative energy. And it is important to connect to both your dark side and your light side. In the very end, love always wins. When you turn the light on in a dark room, the light consumes the darkness. Love is light. Love is the highest energy, vibration, and frequency in the universe. The source of life consists solely of love. When your game is over, you will return to the source and love will consume you. Now then, when you choose to love yourself unconditionally and harness love in your heart, you are aligning yourself with the all, the source of life. One method to do this is by sitting in the stillness. It works best in a quiet place. During meditation, perhaps. Maybe put on some relaxing music. Start the process by feeling love build up in your heart center of your body. Begin to harness the love in your heart. After you have harnessed the love in your heart center, begin dropping all the limitations and all the self-doubt that you may have put on yourself. The self-denial, all these things that you told yourself you can't do. All these things you told yourself about yourself, that you're not good enough, that you don't matter to the world, that you are nothing. Release all the negative energy that you have built up through the course of your life and send it to the source of life and turn it into love. Now all of that crap just falls away nicely, and energy will begin to flow more smoothly. That makes sense, doesn't it? There is one more factor to implement in your life if you want to create the life you have always dreamed of, and that is in your thoughts. Thoughts become things. Quantum physicists are now telling us that mystics have told us for millennia. There is no such thing as solid matter. Everything in existence is made up of smaller and smaller particles that the quantum physicists like to call energy. Now, the reason we can delineate different forms of energy as physical objects is that this energy is magnetic, and it's always vibrating at different levels and speeds. Different types of things are determined by how slow or fast they vibrate. Energy is drawn together because it is vibrating at the same rate and being magnetized. Then matter begins to form. Everything that exists is always moving and vibrating, including you. You are always a match to the vibration that you send out, for your experiences in life are always a vibrational match to your thoughts. So if you want to change your experience, change your thoughts and vibrate at a different level. Now, this is some powerful stuff, right? You know the deal is that you are creating your life as you go along, and how you create that starts with a thought. Your thoughts create your reality, and every thought vibrates at a different level. Quantum physicists are telling us this now, and they are all excited about it, you know. And mystics have known this for thousands of years, and all the scientists are getting on the bandwagon. And so we are actually discovering at a very quantum level that what happens in life, that whatever you desire starts with your thoughts, and your thoughts are magnetic. So your thoughts go out into the universe, and they magnetize with whatever it is that you desire. So what you're thinking about is what your vibration goes out to and attracts through magnetization. And so you are magnetized to those things that you're thinking about. And the more you think about them, this brings in the law of attraction. The more that you think about them, the more magnetic they become and the closer they get to you. And eventually, when you vibrate at the same level as your desire shows up in your physical reality. And so you are creating this right now, you know. Whatever you are experiencing in your life, that's the level of vibration that you're at. The key, of course, is to understand that you are a vibrating machine. And because of this, it is in your best interest to focus your thoughts on what you truly desire and stop thinking about thoughts that you don't want to manifest. Once you understand and you begin to change your way of thinking, life becomes very simple, and the game of life becomes very fun, because you are beginning to level up, and what you're doing is you're consciously creating the life that you truly desire. Whatever you really want is coming into your reality, and you're just going, hey, cool, man, I love this thing called life. So to conclude this video, you must understand one thing, that you are truly a powerful creator, that you came here to this planet to learn and to create. You are a creator. You came here to change yourself and to have an effect on others around you. Planet Earth is truly a playground. This life is really some kind of highly advanced computer game, and you are playing in this game as a human being robot-like thing. This is the realest and coolest computer game you have ever played. The keys to finally win the game are being able to harness love and change your thoughts. Love is the highest frequency of vibration in the entire universe. Everything you want to manifest in life will manifest when you tap into and connect to love. Love yourself unconditionally and truly know in your heart that whatever you want to manifest will manifest in your life. Change your thoughts to positive thoughts and change your life. When you learn these things, you will begin to create the life you always dreamt about, and energy will begin to flow nicely for you.
Wow, I'm so happy you made it to the end of the video. That really means something to me. And it should mean something to you, because that means that you're really trying to transform your life. Well, I hope you got something out of it. And if you enjoyed this video, please give the video a like. And if you're not already, subscribe to our channel by clicking the icon here in the top right hand corner. And also check out Katie Costa's YouTube channel right up here. She has some great content that could really help you along your spiritual journey. Well, that's it for now. Peace in the highest vibration. High vibes, high vibes.